August 29, 2005. That's when my life flashed before my eyes. Man, ain't no one thought it was gonna be the way it came. Hard, you feel me? Damn near it took me about 10 years to even write this. Gotta go back in my head, pull out all these memories. Kinda hurtful too. Let's go.
I'm having flashbacks again, try to block it out but keeps playing again. I can still hear the wind, I can still hear the rain, I can still hear the screaming and the panicking, the yelling, the crying, the water still rising, and it's showing no signs of even stopping. I don't even know if I was gonna live or die, I don't even know if my family survived. So I'm stuck in shaman high with tears pouring out my eyes, looking to the sky, asking God why, like why did he let me leave, and why they ain't follow me. Till this day, this shit still be haunting me. So I'm on my knees praying day by day. But by the third day, we was together again, and I promised myself this won't happen again. Now I'm back on survival mode, riding on boats, going through grocery stores, cause we had to find food to eat and water to drink, cause we ain't trying to starve and die in their seat. And at night, it was hard to sleep too, so I'm outside smoking cigarettes on the roof, looking up, watching helicopters fly through. 4 days later, still no one came to our rescue.
How the fuck is gonna take 4 days or even more longer to even help anybody? The government didn't help us. That was us going through the grocery stores and all this shit. They wasn't giving us aid, just flying over, taking photos and videos, man. For what? They help somebody. Fuck. Shit.
Years later, I still feel the same. Years later, I can still feel the pain. Years later, I can still feel the rage. Years later, man, ain't a damn thing changed. Years later, I'm still screaming out, fuck Katrina. Years later, I'm still screaming out, fuck Katrina. Years later, I'm still screaming out, fuck Katrina.
Fuck Katrina. Fuck Katrina.
On the 5th day, we was able to migrate, so we took the ferry all the way to the West Bank, then hop on a bus headed to the interstate. That was another day and a half that we had to wait. Then we headed to the airport where we had to wait for a plane for a whole day. We didn't know where it was getting placed. Then we ended up in San Antonio, Kelly Air Force Base. For the next 2 weeks, that was home base. Now I'm making calls to friends and uncles, trying to find someone that can come and help us. Then met up with my uncle, then we headed to Houston and to Cali. From then on, my walls started crashing. I started slipping to a minor depression, cause every day people kept asking the same fucking questions. But the memories still fresh to me. I turned to liquor, pills, and weed to suppress my memory. Behind closed doors, I was fighting the monkey on my back, but in front of people had to put on the act, cause I had to show no emotion, cause I didn't want people knowing what was really going on inside my head. Then finally, I picked up a paper and pen, and then finally I started writing again. If it wasn't for rap, I would've ended up dead. If it wasn't for rap, I would've ended up dead.
Man, y'all don't understand, man. I went through a minor depression, man. Shit was killing me, nigga. I was turning to liquor, pills, and weed. Nigga, I was in class popping 7 Vicodins, man. Shit. Everybody asking me, oh, what was it like? What was it like? Man, I ain't trying to think about that shit. Fuck.
Years later, I still feel the same. Years later, I can still feel the pain. Years later, I can still feel the rage. Years later, man, ain't a damn thing changed. Years later, I'm still screaming out, fuck Katrina. Years later, I'm still screaming out, fuck Katrina. Years later, I'm still screaming out, fuck Katrina.
Fuck Katrina. Fuck Katrina.
I made it through the water, I made it through the rain. You can look into my eyes and you can still see the pain. The pain. I made it through the water, I made it through the rain. You can look into my eyes and you can still see the pain. The pain.
Rest in peace to everybody that lost their life during this thing. And rest in peace to my Uncle Johnny and my Uncle Irvin. We miss you.